What is the European Youth Work Agenda? Youth work covers a wide variety of activities by, for and with young people. It is delivered by paid and volunteer youth workers and is based on non-formal education and learning and on voluntary participation. Youth work is valuable for young people, for the societies they live in, and for Europe as a whole. Youth work has different traditions in the different European countries. It is shaped by various stakeholders of its community of practice and by different framework conditions. But there is also common ground. Shared understanding of youth work was developed at the Second European Youth Work Convention in 2015. Great commonality has ever since helped master upcoming challenges, such as concept. Further developing this common understanding of youth work, its concepts and its practice is an ongoing task. Competence. Continuous quality development requires sufficient resources, more knowledge, exchange, training, and support for youth workers. Credibility. Youth work needs to meet external expectations and provide evidence of its impact while cultivating its character and values. Connections. Further developing youth work requires increased recognition and closer cooperation among the stakeholders in the field and beyond. Crises and opportunities. As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, many institutions are severely threatened in their existence and affected in their work. These challenges can only be overcome by joint efforts, strategic action, further development, and new impetus for youth work all over Europe. A big task. This task was taken on by the Federal Ministry for Family Affairs, Senior Citizens, Women and Youth in Germany to be advanced during the German EU Council presidency and the chairmanship of the Committee of Ministers of the Council of Europe and beyond. During this overlap, a European Youth Work Agenda is therefore established as a strategic framework for youth work development across Europe. It all started in Brussels in 2015. The youth work community of practice from all over Europe called for the European Youth Work Agenda at the second convention. This prepared the ground for future growth. The agenda is rooted in a political basis, that is, in the latest documents on youth work of the Council of Europe and the European Union. Joint engagement of the community of practice is now culminating in the Third European Youth Work Convention. Every 5 years, the convention is the Central European platform for discussing the latest developments in youth work practice and youth policy. About 1,000 representatives of the community of practice from up to 50 countries have been invited. This includes stakeholders at local, regional, national, and European level. It involves youth workers and youth work organizations, trainers, ministries, researchers and educators of youth workers, European institutions, national agencies, youth representations and young people. The third convention will kick off the process of putting concrete measures and activities into action. It is the first digital event in the series and is broadcasted from Bonn. That is why the implementation is called Bonn Process. During the event, a final declaration will be written to provide guidance and inspire the Bonn process. The convention program offers many opportunities to shape the agenda together and to start planning the implementation. Thus, the convention is the key moment to transfer the political commitment into practice. The Bonn process is about making the European Youth Work Agenda happen. Action will be planned, including developing strategies, setting priorities, planning implementation in different contexts, and implementing measures and activities. The Bonn process is meant to take place at all levels and in all the different settings of youth work in Europe. It is planned to be embedded within the EU Youth Strategy and the Council of Europe Youth Sector Strategy and to be characterized by a coordinated approach. Support by implementation instruments at European and other levels is essential. All this together forms the agenda: strong political commitment, the active engagement in the community of practice, the convention, and the following Bonn process. The agenda is intended to branch out to the diverse realities of youth work across Europe to make it grow.